What's good? What's good? We back with another video. I just went live yesterday, if you guys can see. So thank you for the ones who did tune in to the live. Thank you very much. But I got the window open, so hopefully you don't get no unwanted audio. But it's kind of hot inside here. I didn't want to cut my fan on. I don't want no unwanted air and sounds in the audio. But anyway, so um I want to speak about the printing. So people know exactly what's going on by this time. If you don't, you knew. You get it within time. Trial and error is the best teacher sometimes. But let me say this: the sizing, resolution, removing the background, knowing about the pixels, knowing about the DPI, which is going to be converted into inches if you're going from pixels to inches. It's a lot of different variables that you're going to need to understand about printing on the back end. When a customer gives you an image or when you design an image, knowing how to properly remove a background or design the image on an artboard without the background transparent, they call it. So you're gonna have to know these things. If you don't, then it's gonna be uh up and down road for you. So what we did, I was speaking to a person recently about the DTF transfers. They had reached out and say, hey, we went on Google. We found somebody local in the area, which was you. We're new to DTF, and how does it work? So I explained it to them, and they understood how everything was going on, and we actually was able to have a conversation about the images, the sizing, the removal of the backgrounds. And some people have programs to where it's not a paid version, so you're not going to be able to actually utilize the whole functions and features of the actual program unless you're using a paid version. So I have a video when I explain about how to use Photopea if you want to use a free software to remove backgrounds, to edit your images, color swap, or do whatever. It's all free. Free 99, they call it. And on the back end of that, you don't have to download it to your computer. You can just type in photopea.com, upload your image in there. If you don't understand how to use it, just get your phone out, type up how to edit using an image in Photopea, and you can actually look at it and jump on your computer or your laptop. You can have two things going on at one time, so you can teach yourself. So if you don't know, you can go look these things up. Knowing about the image, knowing about the quality, knowing about the transparency, knowing about the PNG, knowing about how the image is supposed to be edited and brought into an actual printable file is going to be detrimental sometimes to people just now getting into the DTF. Sublimation, screen print, direct garment is different. It's not the same techniques and steps it takes to print. So it's different types. So if you're crossing over from one to another, you got to understand. Let me go research before I go and want to upload or try to go get some images designed or made by somebody else. Let me tell them what I need to be done, the resolution, the background, if I can go and print it out on this website, because this is what the requirements are. So you got to know all these different things when you're getting into the DTF. So that's why I say it's, different from sublimation, different from direct garment, and that's different from silk screening. So it's a different process, and all those different ways of using a printer or using whatever methods you're going to get, it's going to have a different turnout. It's going to look different. It's not going to be the same. It's going to feel different as well. So keep this in mind when you want to cross over from doing one. Is do the proper research. And another thing too is for the printers, you don't have to have a big expensive printer if you don't want to handle the maintenance issues and what goes on within time. Just go and outsource the work. It's okay for you to go to a website, see what the quality is, and say, hey, let me get a couple transfers. Let me see what it looks like in person, do my tests and do my actual visual test in person. And let me order from this company. And if you order, just make sure that you're going to be in the transfers are good when you get them, and you want to place a big order. Just make sure that you order within a certain time so you can get them back, press them, and ship them out to your customer, or if they local pickup, they can pick them up for your location. Just make sure you have your timing right. And that's it. You don't have to deal with printer issues, ink clogging issues, environment issues, buying ink, buying powder, buying film, seeing what quality is best for you. You don't have to worry about none of that. Just leave that up to somebody that's in that field, and you can be comfortable with just marketing, advertising, promoting your brand. And that's the best thing that you probably can do if we don't want to get into the printer issues. So that's what I say. But other than that, if you guys are printing, you having any issues that's going on with the actual printer, the way it's printing, if it was printing good one upon a time, now the next couple of days it's not printing as well as it once were, check your humidity. Check your agitation of your inks. Make sure you're not creating air bubbles inside of your cartridges, too many of them for shaking too much and running it through your lines. Or print out 5 feet of this all white, or print out 5 feet of any image and put the white up to 45 or 50 and print out 5 feet. So that means you can have the ink that's agitated in the cartridge go through the lines and flush out all the ink inside your ink lines that's not agitated, that's actually separated, and push it out and push the new ink in to give you that strong white background on your prints. So this is something that you probably didn't know what it was, or say, hey, when I do print for a certain amount of time, I notice it comes back. And these images I have right here, I got to scrap these, and I got to print out some extra ones to make up for the ones that don't have a strong white base on. It can be variables, but just keep this in mind when you're doing DTF printing. Also, you have people that are going to be ordering from you, say they're new to DTF. Explain to them what the image requirements are, because I noticed from my experience, a lot of people have deadlines and they want to meet these deadlines, but they forget about they didn't have the image sized, the right resolution, or they had it sized and they had the background still there. And you're like, hold on, this is not what the requirements that we have to print out. So whatever deadline that they have in their head is not going to be reached. Why? It's because the image is not in their printable format. So that right there alone can slow up the process if you dealing with a company that has a lot of orders and it can't get back to you in time through email. So hey, it is what it is. But luckily, what we do at F.O.M. DTF, we require you leave an email and a phone number. If you do, we can reach out to you. If you have any problems with your actual image, we can reach out to you and we can fix it in-house for you, or we can send it back, or we can tell you to fix your image and send it to the actual Gmail, because you cannot re-upload it to the website once you upload it the first time. And once you upload it to the actual, send it to the Gmail, we'll grab the image and we'll print it out for you and make it happy. Hopefully we can do it within the same time span, so you can get it back and have to worry about you having any issues on your delivery date that you have and your customer has to actually receive. So that is something that you guys can look at too. I'm gonna leave it right there, cut this video short. For the ones that's watching, commenting, and the ones that like and subscribe to the channel, I appreciate all you guys, and continue to like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't, I said it wrong, but continue to watch the videos if you subscribe to the channel, and I really appreciate it. And for the ones that's first time watching and you do subscribe, cut your notification bells on to all and get the new content that we're going to be coming out with within the future. And if you watch any old videos, just make sure you send me a comment or something and let me know that you're in tune with the channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out to another video. Peace.